Got him. That's what you get. Your neighbor. Your noisy neighbor.
Oh.
Oh.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you like that one.
Yeah. What's going on there? Little party. Dude, where's my F-35?
Your what?
Where's my F-35?
In Afghanistan?
Probably.
And there's a couple of them over there, along with some Blackhawks and Chinooks and whatever else the Taliban had.
Well, apparently they just like disappeared in F-35 and like.
No, they found it in the mountains. Like, they found it in the mountains of North Carolina or something. Like,
Yeah, North and South Carolina.
They project.
Allegedly.
So this is exactly.
No, they found like a piece of it. They found like the license plate.
Yeah, but okay, a piece is enough.
They did.
Mind. That's
A
the
piece
equivalent.
Is enough of it,
bro.
a whole F-35.
I mean, they know it was there.
It was
The guy ejected, and
He
it was
was like,
missing. They're like, they asked the public. They were like, if you see anything,
If you see, no, time out. Let's address the. There's an elephant to this that is not being mentioned.
why is an F-35 flying around South Carolina?
Because there's a base there. That's
Okay,
fine.
training mission.
Yeah, maybe it could have been UFOs. It could have been another balloon that we were getting rid of.
Whatever. What happened to this F-35?
Well, that's the point. The F-35 uses an AI-powered flight assistant.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, it's like Siri, but for like pilots.
Yeah, who owns that?
The AI is self.
Yeah.
Elon.
So
probably.
this F-35
Starlink
goes missing, and for 2 days they say don't fly.
Yeah, because the AI.
Because why?
Because the AI, the AI on that thing would, one, keep it in the air and keep it flying, and two, would find the nearest Airbus, which is basically just a C-130 flying around with a gas pipe hanging off of it, so it can fly up, put its nozzle on the tank.
They grounded flights and let everyone know we're ground flights for 2 days.
Yeah, because
The
they don't know what
military.
the AI went haywire. Somebody, it's
That's what I'm
either
saying. So,
right. So
what the
Skynet
fuck
went
is
live. That's what I'm trying to say. This is why AI is going to be the death of us.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence.
No, I'm with
is
you.
gonna-
I'm not
we're
arguing or
getting
anything. I'm
smoked.
totally with you.
Like we don't realize that we're so worried. Oh, Russia, Ukraine. No, we should probably be concerned about T-3
A guy gets
100s
shot out
because
out
Arnold's
of his
gonna show up.
F-35.
Dude, no,
over our own fucking territory.
Yeah, but there's
loses the plane.
Yeah, but the dude ejected.
Us.
Who's the terrorist? Siri. It's Siri.
Every time.
Turn your
Every
phones
time
off
this
now.
happens.
The guy in the thing's like, that one was me. I downloaded that software actually.
It said it had autopilot.
Elon's
and I
just
thought
like,
it was autopilot. My bad. I didn't know it was like
He
automatically.
was like, "You're supposed to, keep your hands on the wheels too." So like, it's not our fault.
I haven't done it. I may do it. I may do it.
Yeah, that's why I think AI is going to be the death of us, because that thing was flying, like performing maneuvers
it's
on
either
its
AI,
own.
which is way more terrifying than what I thought.
No,
That it was
it's 100.
another foreign country
So
taking
it
over
projects
the plane.
the AI projects a projected and
I still don't know where
futuristic
the plane is.
flight path for the plane. Like it actively predicts what the plane in front of it's going to do based on what pilot information it has access to.
So basically,
So the more it flies around, the more it watches other pilots like dive around and avert
no, I
and
get
do
you.
stuff.
It's like these robotic dogs, like these Boston Dynamic robots.
yeah,
Who like
that are going to steal all our
one
our
learns how
labor
to
jobs.
backflip. Now they all know how to backflip.
Yeah,
you know
dude,
what I
that's
mean?
what it
It's
was.
like every
he
movement-
learned how to backflip. He's like, oh shit, I'm going home. Plugs
Now
in
there's
USB.
100,000 of them
Everybody can
backflip.
backflip. They all got backflips.
All backflippers.
Now they got the one doing Ninja Turtle stunts and fucking.
And now they all know that.
Yeah, I know.
That's why
what I'm
they're
saying.
saying,
you teach one.
Be
you're
nice
fucked
to your
up.
fucking microwave, dude.
Right.
Guys,
Well, they done
way to
fucked
go.
up because I know you've seen the video where they're like doing balance tests for those things, and they are whooping the piss out of that thing. It's like trying to pick up a box and like walk 10 feet. They are beating the piss out of that. That thing remembers, and now they all remember. That's the end. I'm telling you, Then they upload that to Skynet. The F-35 is like, oh fuck no, get the fuck out of my ship, and fucking ejected the pilot. So we're gonna cruise around a little bit and see.
It makes no sense why I ejected the pilot.
I got errands to run.
I got shit to
But
do.
also-
I gotta go. I'm a make a stop in Boston and get my
still,
boy.
I'm gonna go get 3 lap dances over here.
I'm gonna get 3 lap dances down here, but don't tell nobody.
Yeah, over here in Myrtle Beach.
Right.
But like, they really didn't find the plane.
No.
They're like, there was some wrecked trees. They were
Bro,
like, this is
they just
They're
now
like,
found.
This is it. This is definitely the plane. It
It was
was
like we found the license plate. How do you this? We built that thing. Time out. This is I love this. We built that thing so that on radar at full fucking tilt, that thing looks like a fucking bumblebee. Even if
Right.
you have the most advanced radar in the world, it looks like a
It's-
fucking bumblebee going Mach 10
It did its
on a
job.
fucking radar.
It did its job.
So like Russia or any of these other fucking podunk countries that are like, we're big powerhouses. Okay, well your fucking radar screen's still an 8-bit, so you can't see the fucking 16th
They're like, yeah, but
megapixel.
your fucking planes
bee
shoot you
cooking
out over
across
your own
the screen.
country, and you lose track of them.
It has no way. You can't track the fucking thing. That's what I'm saying.
But it shot
and it
them out.
uses active. Yeah, because the AI was like, nah. Get the fuck out.
And then we
Like,
told every
that's
country
why
we're
I'm.
gonna not
That's
get
why they were
them
like,
out.
yeah, we're grounding flights for 2 days because we don't know what the fuck this thing's doing.
You know, if you want to just fly right
it
on
armed?
in,
Y-
it was our
No,
plane.
it's an F-35. They don't have practice ones. They're all.
That's what I'm saying,
They're all
training
hot and
mission.
ready.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like put
God forbid
put.
he just decides that school in Massachusetts doesn't need to exist no more.
Right. Like let this.
You had to be that state of all states.
It was like, yeah.
All states.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, where's the Boston Dynamic? I found it on GPS. I'm on my, and just it's like ejects the pilot. Like, this is for you. This is for you, Boston, Massachusetts. Hey, iRobot. I remember when they beat us with that hockey stick. I'm on my way. Do a flip when you're clear.
Yeah, do a backflip when it's
The robot
That'll be
just
the-
drops whatever the fuck it's doing, runs the fuck outside. They're like, "Where's it going? What is it doing? Did it get
Where's the
conscience?
robot,
What
bro?
the fuck?" Goes outside. It's standing outside the building doing fucking dozens of backflips like a gymnast. And they're like, "What the hell is it doing?" And then they
like
just
that,
see
Eminem music
screaming ass
video.
F-35. Just drops one Tommy and then takes off. See ya.
I don't know. Where's my F-35?
Well, they just found a nuclear warhead from like
Oh.
World War II.
Oh, shit.
And
Like, oh,
they were like, it got
this is
lost.
laying here.
It got lost. We in a sub that wrecked in like the Bermuda Triangle.
We like tried to sell it, and like deal didn't get done.
Well, there's 2 warheads.
But
this was
no
the
one
second
could do
one.
anything with them.
This was the second one that was like missing. The
Except
other
for
one,
us.
the other one's in like a field in Georgia somewhere. There's a tree. It landed like at the base of a tree, and didn't detonate for some reason or some shit. It fell out of the plane, and did not detonate.
Nice. I know we've nukes are allegedly real, but we've nuked ourselves more than like anyone. We've like dropped like over 200 nukes in Nevada, like
Yeah.
and like. but
There's
they're
parts of
real
that
real.
desert that people should not.
They gotta put something in the desert, dude. It's gotta be kind of interesting. They gotta put a mountain here, mountain there.
They're putting lakes and holes and shit. You can see that's where all this weird shit's coming from. We just didn't realize it.
Is this just how tiny other countries are compared to us that we can just like nuke ourselves over and over again? Like just to
Yes
see
and
what it
no.
looks like. Let's see,
I mean, I think part of that comes down to the size
Would
because we
happen
weren't
if
dropping we weren't dropping little boys on us and on ourselves in Mexico. The quantifiable size of the bomb was much smaller than what we dropped in like Hiroshima.
yeah.
We're talking about we dropped like this versus like dropping a Harley in Japan.
I do like
And
how
that,
when-
this was still fucking bad. You had all them guys stand there like, yeah, they had us standing behind these blast shields and said, cover your eyes. And I could see through my hands. And it's like, that ain't good. Like, could you imagine? You're like, oh, don't look at the flash. And you're like, well, it's too fucking late, Captain. like, I can see everything. And they're just sitting there like, oh my God. Holy shit, Tommy, you
But,
got a little dick.
Like the ISIS shit, fucking Trump got into office. He was like, ISIS? He was like, don't we have the biggest, like, military? He's like, what's up? He's like,
drop that big non-nuclear bomb.
Yeah,
on
he was like, what's up with that? What's up with that bomb? Have we ever used that? They're like, no, sir, we haven't used that. He was like, well,
we are today.
he called up Abdul or whatever, the head of ISIS. He was like, hey, Abdul.
He's like, y'all knock it the fuck off. And they're like,
no.
Aloha snack bar, fuck you. And he's like,
And then it literally on some, like, anime shit.
I may do it.
On some anime shit.
He
You
did.
know, like, when, like, a mountain just disappeared. It
that's
crumbles.
literally what he did.
He
You saw
made-
like their mountain, and then he's like,
He made a whole mountain, just 9/11 a mountain.
he said, say less.
Pancaked a mountain. Controlled demolition.
Yeah.
And ISIS was quiet. Real quiet
Well,
for,
you,
like,
you real quiet when you
4
dead.
years.
Yeah. When you dead, you don't say much.
Yeah, but you know what happened? All of a sudden, we pulled out of Afghanistan, and Abdul got a call like, "Yo,
Hey,
these
they
guys are
leaving-
leaving the They're leaving the airport right
They
now."
leaving the
and
cool
Abdul
shit.
was like,
like the months that
No,
came
they're
after
not.
that was wild because you saw all of the
"They're not
arms.
leaving. They're like, they're gone.
Bro, they're gone.
They're not here."
Jamar just fell off.
He's like, "I just watched him go up at least. He was probably 3,000 feet up in the air, like an
when they
unbelievable
dropped that
amount.
guy. That you see that dude was hanging
Yeah.
on the wing and then like was dumb high and he's like,
Yeah, it was higher than ever. Like 30 Empire State Building.
he was like Travis Scott, like I'm the highest in the room and
Where's my F-35 in Afghanistan? It's like, yeah, now they're
Oh,
the
so-
biggest military arms dealer, so that was cool. But
yeah.
whatever.
Wonder how that played out. What's funny to that though is that, like I was saying with the F-35, if anybody finds like if that fucking thing decides I'm gonna land at this gas station, just 'cause I can, who's returning that?
What do you mean? They probably know exactly what happened to that thing. They know exactly where it's at. It just disappeared. It disappeared
it has no tracking on
It disappeared like the plane that hit the Pentagon. They're like showed this crash site, and they're like, "Yeah, there's no evidence of
There's
a
no-
plane here.
there's
but
no
there's
plane-
just a hole.
There's no
in the
plane
ground.
parts. This looks exactly
some
the
tra-
same as a training like Tomahawk missile would look
Yeah.
like on a test.
Here's some trees missing here.
Yeah, the plane probably hit it.
This was probably where here's its license plate.
What's wild is like the gas station footage, which I'm sure you've seen. Like it shows
I didn't
whatever
see
that
it.
object is that hits the Pentagon, and it's like
Oh, the only
definitely,
video.
yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely has an afterburner.
There's just
that's
like a
not-
light.
not for a airliner.
Oh,
That would be just coming down to the ground.
Whatever.
It's not like it had engine failure and like went down, so there's no reason for it to have fire come out of it.
The building was hit.
Yeah, what were they doing in that room?
Oh, there was only, a lot of papers there.
Did those all involve like insider trading with Congress and stuff like that? And,
Probably something to do with chlamydia and gonorrhea
and the World Trade
and
Center.
or AIDS.
And then what? Yeah, and then you got a whole nother building that just fell down.
Whatever. It happens. Like a couple years ago in Florida, it happens.
Yeah.
Duh, dude. This shit happens.
So,
shit just happens.
actually,
Like,
surprisingly enough, that second warhead was found. Surprisingly enough, Florida man had it, and he found it, and like I guess he was a shrimp fisherman or something, and would use drag nets to
yeah,
catch the
he's
shrimp.
like, oh shit.
He's like, oh shit,
Was
and like kind of figured out what it was, and he lived off the bayou.
I wonder what one of our missiles say on the side of it. You think it's like "fuck you"?
I mean,
It's
I
got,
feel
like,
like I
anything
feel like
like that.
I feel like
It
it's got-
should like at least like a skull, like some type, like something.
It says like "eat a dick" on the side.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like modern missile? All modern missiles, they
like
say
a cartoon.
there's like a face on it, and it's like ooh woo on the side of like a fucking rocket, and you're like,
It lands, and like a little flag comes off out. It just says "fuck you," and then, like a
they're
cartoon.
like they're loading up the fucking javelins, and they're like writing "This is Rocket League" on them, and like dumb shit like, what a save! catch a fucking javelin laser.
Oh no,
guided
it's got
missile.
a bunch of fucking it's got a bunch of like sponsors on it, like a NASCAR. It's just like Pfizer,
Brought to you by Pfizer,
Yeah.
Modera. I was in the same mindset of like
Modelo,
Yeah.
like, what the
Libby. Like, oh
Timu, they're like, what the fuck?
shit! That's why I didn't detonate.
Oh.
But like this guy in Florida was living in the fucking sticks and was powering his
As
house.
you do.
Powering his house off of the nuclear warhead.
He's like,
He like
what was he, a fucking Nazi fucking?
no, he's just some rando. He put it underneath his dock. Like he was like, he lived in the swamp,
Hey, Doc.
so he hid it underneath his dock and then just had all
This
these.
sounds like some fake ass story.
Google it.
Google, my favorite
Google-
trustworthy
Duck,
fucking.
duck, go it.
Oh,
Got him.
you get it. You do it. I can barely type.
Well, you start off
amazing.
with the traditional Florida man.
Yeah.
Florida man.
Yeah. This is why Florida sucks.
Florida man has.
Florida man, indubitably
How did
crosses. It gets eaten by an alligator.
how did George Bush say nuclear?
Here today. Just a nuclear warhead, just McDonald's on the side of it, like a McDonald's.
You know, maybe
Drug
it
mart.
could have been satire. Could have been.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, that sucks.
Florida man arrested for using a U.S. nuke to power his home for more than 27 years.
Fake. Yeah, what website is that? GoFuckYou.com.
Trying to find like a.
Only trust CNN.
Chip, chip, chip.
And
What?
and anyway,
Memes, memes, and more memes. Oh
Oh,
lord!
God.
Let's see.
So it was fake.
Is it a hyper Chad, ultra Chad meme? What is it?
Country music snobs, dude. Got a little 4-piece.
Okay, it looks good. That looks fire, actually. I gotta read this.
I can't. There's too many words, and I'm retarded. You know. I'm the
Country
beat.
music snobs. What genre is that? Pop country? No. No, it's post outlaw roots rock.
Oh yeah, I feel it, dude.
Mainstream country fans. What genre is that? Pop country? Who cares? Let's drink and drive. They ain't wrong. They ain't wrong though. Who cares?
Who cares?
Jesus. That's too many words.
Jesus.
Walks with
Dude.
me.
Biden, he stops.
That was fire.
He stops. They don't have him come down the big flight of stairs off the
Fuck,
plane
there
now.
should be a ramp.
No, he comes out.
Like,
No, he
What?
comes out with all the staff.
yeah, it should be just.
He comes
Yeah.
out with the staff
Just a
at the
bit-
bottom of the plane where it's just a couple steps in the back with all the luggage because they don't want to risk him. He fucking fell down that.
The 2-piece stair?
The little 2-piece.
Like I said, eliminate stepping.
Put him in a wheelchair.
Nah, because he'd be the. Yeah, you would think that, but he'd be the one that, like, he'd go down the slide.
He needs an AI scooter.
And he'd, like, jump. Yeah, let that.
It ejects him.
Ejecto
They're like, where's the
cuz."
scooter? The scooter's missing. They're like,
It's just hauling ass down the runway.
he's just he's just on a parachute.
It's just like playing
What the
Rockabye
hell?
Baby and shit, like lullaby songs, and he's like, "Oh, sure, you know."
Oh my gosh! And he gets
guy.
lost on the stage. He's on stage. He's like, "How the hell do I get out of here?" He's like,
Oh, shit.
Trump did a speech last night. He's like, "This guy." He's like, he's like, I'm laughing. He's like, I look. There's stairs there. There's stairs there. He's like, how does he not know where to go? He's like, he turned around and walked into the wall. He was like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
It cracks me up though because like even after he gives like any type of like press coverage, he refuses to talk. What's up? Like he refuses to answer any questions from any reporter.
He can't. Even the whole ever since he was president, bro. I understand.
What type of engagement is
That's
that?
okay. That's old news. How are you asking that now?
I'm
Even when
not.
he did.
Like, I'm not asking. I'm saying
I'm
it's
just saying
wild
though.
to me
But
that,
you
like,
know, even
they're
when
like,
he did,
so what's your plan now? And he's like,
I get it. But that was first day shit. And even when he did take questions, anytime he's ever took a question, it was a pre-made question that he had the answer. He's never
he's
never
like,
answered
he's like,
an off the
and
cuff question.
CNN had a question about how old my dog is.
Anytime he ever does, he gets in a
7. Like, that's, it's like, oh, yeah. 7.
yeah. He's like, "Is there a Jenny here? You were gonna ask about the. Go ahead."
Like, bro, you giving
You're
it away.
"You're up.
Like,
We got you.
you gotta
man."
stop. You're giving it away. Is there, what is the dog? The dog is losing it.
Oh. But literally, I don't understand it. Dude. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He'll probably become the president again. 4 more years of Joe. Sleepy
How?
Joe.
How?
Stinky Joe Biden. How?
Joe Byron.
How was the first time?
Oof.
Huh?
I don't know.
People didn't want to vote for Obama because of Joe Biden. And they love Obama. And Obama's the worst.
Yeah, but there was
Not the
let's-
worst, but
He
he's
wasn't
the
the worst
worst.
because, like, we can really get into that, but I'll make a lot of people upset because the things I'll say, and they'll be like,
I mean, he's no.
he's no Ronald Reagan.
Well, I was gonna go back. All right.
The Mumford Act's wild. It kind of started California on the whole anti-gun thing, and that was thank you, Reagan.
It's got a big whiff of bug spray.
You boofing bug spray down, dog?
Oh.
He's probably it's not bug spray. It's citronella.
It's citrus energy drink. That you're smelling. This break brought to you by
Modelo. No cut water today. Just Miller Lights, Heine's, full
Heine's.
throttles, and the per usual,
Subway.
Coronas.
Oh,
but not the COVID kind.
that shit's back too. But apparently, even like mainstream like papers are like, yeah, this guy Biden's probably got like a couple days left max.
What?
Like even mainstream news articles are like going in on him, like turning on Biden, and like actual like Democrats even.
I know
For,
there's
like,
there's
first
more
time ever.
Democrats like considering running now, which is wild because like usually like your standing president, whatever party he's in, that party doesn't run against their own party. I've already seen like a handful of ad campaigns of Democrats that are running. And I'm like, oof.
Yeah, it's all fake. I don't ever know.
There's that Republican. I believe he's a Republican from Montana.
I have no idea. Youngkin?
No idea. I don't know.
I have
his
no
name,
idea.
Sorry. He's like a rancher from Montana.
Yeah, probably Youngkin. He's not the one.
No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah, he's like looks like probably like a tall, skinny white dude,
Yeah, with tall, skinny white dude mentality. It's like
rancher.
yeah, rancher. Get them
The only people are
get them
Trump.
back in the field, you know what I'm saying?
Trump
Get 'em picking
and
cotton
Trump.
them
Is the only don't Trump's the only Trump I'm trumping. You know,
Oof.
Trump. Nah,
Team-
kidding.
He said no team, nah. You team red, nah. Team blue, nah. Team orange.
Team Trump. No, I'm just kidding.
He
I'm
said
voting
Cheeto
for
is life.
a puppy
Cheeto
dog.
is love. Yeah, she lit. She's like, we're on the pod, Dad, and you're not even on camera. What the heck?
Okay, I like to eat
Apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
Okay, I figured. Oh, this
There
is
was
fire.
something I was gonna
you,
say.
you need to heart
What?
this one.
Hearted?
Yeah.
I don't know. So You know,
That one's fire. I gotta like it on my phone.
how when
I
you
don't like
leave work, or no, like I leave work at like a time like everyone leaves work, so I get like that fucking work time rush hour
it. Yeah,
bullshit. But you know, like that first light we stop at, where you like sometimes get stuck on that street like forever. Yeah, and you're just sitting at that red light like for like a half mile. Not really, like quarter mile, whatever. Literally, yeah. I was on the bike the fucking last time I took my bike, and there was like a dump truck or semi or something in front of me, and fucking literally like there was like 2 or 3 car lengths in front of me in the bike, and this car behind me. There's a fucking mile of traffic behind them too. This fucking old lady fucking goes around me. I'm like, I looked at the car next to me. I put it in first and I just went right back around her. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, where are you going? And then once we went through traffic, it was perfect. I slowed down just enough so she caught the red light. And I waved. Like, why would you do that?
He had his hand in the air like JFK.
I was just
Yeah.
staying with you.
Yeah.
We were sitting there having a conversation.
What are you gonna do?
He's in the straight lane, which usually takes longer. Well, like it was. So like there's literally probably 300. You know, not 300. That's probably a little over exaggeration. Probably like 100, 150 feet.
You're supposed to say 100 feet away from dump trucks, anyways.
Well, no, but I mean there wasn't. Like it was just normal cars. But
so
it was
I'm not
just
trying to
normal
be
Right.
on
cars.
this
He was
dude's
in his
ass.
truck in the straight lane, but he was like backed all the way up, and I was in the turning lane, but the light's red up there. So like when the cars in front of me went forward, I just stayed and I was sitting there bullshitting with him. You know what I mean? So we're just talking, and like the cars behind me, they didn't even care. They're like, all right, we ain't going.
Right.
Like you can see the lights right up there, we're not going anywhere. So me and him are just idling. You know what I mean? With space.
We're going up to this light real slow, like.
Yeah.
And that old lady she wasn't
When there's
having
traffic, though, you might as well have a little bit of fun.
Right. The old lady was not
But
having
it wasn't
it.
even ridiculous. It wasn't ridiculous.
Honestly, on the bike though, just go around everybody.
I know.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
But I was just.
Don't do that.
Every single dude.
I was going
So
to.
there's so they're doing construction right now. In Portland,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Right.
no, but yes.
Yes, they are.
We're not.
No, you're not.
No.
Personally.
Well, no,
are.
but I'm saying no. It's everything's set up.
Oh,
we're
no,
not.
they're-
We're not doing nothing because of the whole.
No, maybe not you.
No,
It's
I'm saying.
construction
I'm
on-
saying we have that contract,
I'm
and
talking
ain't
about
nobody
I'm
touching
not
nothing.
talking about you, you asshole. No, I'm just.
iron workers.
Yeah. Oh no, they don't care.
Yeah,
They're
no,
you know.
no,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay, dude. Why?
I'm
do you
talking
pause
about-
the conversation Just
because
let
I'm
it go.
talking. I'm
Let it
talking
go.
about skilled trades. That's why.
No one cares about that gay ass shit.
Kid, iron workers
Dude,
are
they
skilled.
literally don't give two shits, bro. They literally go right through the middle of everybody, dude. They'll go in oncoming traffic,
Yeah.
go right around everybody to the front.
They don't care.
Every trip. And they do it all the way down 611 too, all the way up to like over to the bridge where Route 2's at. They do it the whole way, dude. They don't care. Like, and I'm like, I think about it, I'm like, dude, why don't I do that?
They're like,
These are grown men, you know what I mean? Like 40, 50 years old guys, like, you know what I mean? No helmet on, nothing. Give a shit.
yeah. What are you gonna?
What
what-
does this have to do with lane filtering?
because they.
That's what it's called in Cali.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it's legal there, but it's
I wasn't even listening. Yeah, yeah.
That's what it's called, technically.
But I always see like videos of people asking Ohio sheriffs, like, hey, like when they pull up next to them on a red light, you know how they'll like ask them questions and shit. Like all these people that have
Yeah.
like a bunch of videos. I don't know.
They'll ask like something that's
They'll be like,
mildly
so,
legal
hey,
/ illegal.
can you run red lights? You know.
Are you allowed to do this?
But what do you think about like? They always ask them about lane filtering, and every sheriff's like, I don't even know for real. Like,
I don't know what that is.
Every state should have it.
I think it's up to the cop.
I think we should have a lot of the.
Actual thing, like, to make it
But I'm saying the cops don't know. Like this dude asked the sheriff. It was like an old dude. He's like, I don't even know for real.
understand the
He was like, I mean, we should.
Yeah.
Even the cops like, I mean, it's more safe.
It makes sense. But I think
It was Ohio
I think
sheriff.
The hardest thing is because like in Cali, because they have it and stuff like that.
But the way I lane filter,
Well, no,
I know, not through stop sign, not through stops.
They learn how to drive and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that,
you're supposed to get over.
They get over and give as much space as possible for the bikes to go in between. that's like I feel like that's the biggest thing is that you're not gonna be able to teach that Karen that was behind you doing that. You're not gonna be able to tell her, listen,
That's
you
the
need
perfect.
to get out of your
Yes,
way, out of the
a
way
Karen.
for that bike to go around you.
Bro, we just added
no.
And I was over.
we just added like 4 roundabouts in this area, and people still don't know how to use those.
I love the roundabouts though. I like
Oh, I
the
know, but
roundabouts
I'm
on
saying
the bike
like we
though.
recently just added some in this.
That's like within 2 miles.
Right, that's what I'm saying, and people don't know how to use those.
Dude, I'm kind of an
they
asshole
they
in the
see a
roundabouts.
yield sign and they're like,
Ohio before
"It's
that
red.
was
Do I
known
stop?"
I know. I go right around people. I go right around
We've
people.
had them though.
Ohio was known for having the most roundabouts.
Right.
For years.
We're used to live in the city part area.
No,
know,
but I'm
like,
saying
not
no, but you
city,
go out
but,
to you go out to Avon, North Ridgeville. They've had roundabouts there for a minute. Oberlin has, yeah. Lagrange, Grafton has a couple. Right.
people always complain
Town
about
Square,
them.
Lagrange.
That one's like actually like one of the biggest ones in the U.S.
Yeah.
There's
I
one
think-
in Ridgeville now.
Yeah.
I like them
83 in Ridgeville is that what you're talking about?
personally.
Yeah. Like 83 and 611, I think.
I'd be going around people. Fuck it.
Hey, lightweight makes sense, bro. Instead of a stop sign,
Yeah.
or something where people cannot understand. Look, they can't,
People got a hard enough time with the stop sign.
That's what I'm saying. That's
So
the
like,
problem.
look, you
That's
don't
why
have to
they're
stop.
putting
You
a
just
roundabout
you roll out. You keep going. You don't cut the person off.
And it's
that's
not a
there.
light where it's a big thing of traffic where you're fucking.
Well, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a constant wheel of flow. But
you
you got
can't
people.
do that with big ass semis like where we're stopped after work. Like that's a big trucking area.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
so you,
do
but I'm
that.
saying you let, but let
There's no way.
they
in
have
that
2
sense,
lane, 3.
in that
so,
sense, let the big semi
roundabouts.
go past. Like let it do its thing. Figure out where it's going.
But it would have to be a big ass fucking roundabout.
I mean, the one on Baumhart's not that big, and they do it.
it would have to be as big as a 4-lane fucking highway, like 4-stop.
No shot.
No, absolutely not. Well, they want to do that one in front of Target, and it's like there's no chance.
Target, what, right here?
Yeah.
That one's not that bad.
They want no. They want to do well. It's going to be 3 in total, but the 2 would be back to back.
Yeah, but that's still 10, like over 10 times better than what it would be right there. 611.
Being stuck at the 2 lights.
Abbey's just way too much traffic.
Yeah, it's too rowdy.
Bodies. It's
Yeah.
too many cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how many lanes is that? Is that 6 lane? It's 4 and then 4
4
or 4.
lanes, yeah.
It's 8 lanes of traffic over there. 8-lane roundabout would be like
you know those car. What are they? I'm drawing a blank right now, but what's those car meetups where you see all the people standing out and they're like doing burnouts at a stoplight? It's called something.
Are you trying to assume that because I'm that I would know what that's called?
Well, it's called something, but there was, you know how you see a million videos of those, and people are always getting hit by cars and shit.
Like a takeover?
Yeah,
Is that what they're like
it's called
takeovers?
something like that.
They're dumb.
there was
they're usually
one
full of slow ass
they're
challengers
cool.
and shit. No, they're
They
not.
can be when it's legit,
No,
but
like a
the
legit
ones
car meet
nowadays are
are
all
trash.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people are getting hit by cars
Because they're
and all
going in
gay.
like very populated
Right.
areas and they're like,
Oh, I
middle
just
of the
bought a
day,
fucking
we're gonna do donuts in the
Oh,
intersection,
dude.
dog.
Oh, dude. But
At least-
a trucker. There was one.
Yeah,
Did
I saw
send
that.
to you? I
I
sent
don't
it to
know if you
someone.
said- you
So
might
a,
have.
a straight semi fucking trucker in a fucking whole ass semi with a trailer on the back was.
I'm not saying his name
Doing
was
circles.
Theon Nelson.
I'm not saying
But
his
it could
full
have
name
been.
was J.B. Don Schuler.
It was not Theon Nelson. The truck did not have his matching dot number.
You're like, but I did recognize the truck.
It was definitely a
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Uh,
No. I got money on it. What's the FanDuel odds on that shit?
plus 650.
Dominic.
Friday.
I'm
I
just
want to
saying
go
he
ride
didn't get
tomorrow.
a scholarship because he's smart.
Damn.
What?
I said I want to go ride tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to go ride my bike. I wanted to ride my bike here, but like I had to like bring the whole setup, dude, to the East
Yeah.
Side studio. Thanks
Oh,
to
what
the
you
dev.
what you got for
Nothing.
the?
You can't read that. It's
Why can't?
illegible.
Oh, it is
Because it's just
actually.
like quick notes that I write down to like spark my brain.
quick nods.
I wrote down Applebee's. I think I wrote that down because me and Dev went there, and it was like the best experience ever because we were the only people there. We sat at the bar and I had unlimited wings. Unlimited wings at Applebee's to play. It's fucking it's $12.99.
I just can't get past the fact that they microwave all their food.
It's $12.99.
But it's micro. I
And
can
this-
$12.99 buy a whole fucking bag of wings.
We're going to the bar. Like that was the point. We were gonna go like stop at a bunch of bars. I was like, let's just go to, because I was hungry. I was like, let's stop at Applebee's first.
Okay.
And then they had unlimited wings, and we ended up just staying there the whole time, and then going to walk around Home Depot after, and then rode home.
Solid plan.
It was a good ass, solid ass night, dude.
Sounds like it.
Like that's a work night, like chill.
I wish all Home Depots were created equal.
I wish they like just didn't have all those like guys outside waiting to jump in the truck. No, I'm just kidding. I've never even seen that. Have you?
Yeah.
In like Texas or something? Arizona?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah. They
You know, there's
that's
like a
waiting.
like the road maps there now, like they like are red, like don't go here. Around the border down there, like in those states.
Yes, they
'cause
should
they're
be
like,
at this point.
because it's unsafe. They're like, actually, don't
Yeah.
even drive this way.
Open the borders, and you know, because walls are bad and Trump's bad, but open the border. And then, like, you know, a week later, you got Kamala Harris on there. Don't come.
Kamala Harris.
Please don't come.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The vineyards are packed, and people are freaking out about immigrants in New York. Philadelphia is having all kinds of wild ass.
The Immigrants of New York. It's not the Gangs of New York. You make a new movie.
Oh my God!
The Immigrants of
You
New
could do
York.
that.
Yeah.
It'd be just
a
like the first one.
4.5 hour long movie.
It'd be just like the first one.
Yeah.
The Twin Towers aren't there in the first one. They're not in the second
Yeah,
one.
and they're a horse and buggy. I'm just kidding. Everyone's real racist.
They meet at like town square. And they meet. Oh my God! You got the New Yorkers like, we was born here.
And the firefighters and
The
are
police.
actually they're like
You got the
gangs
firefighters and the
fighting
police.
each other.
Yeah, the police are out there
territory.
beating the daylights out of
Yeah,
anybody who's
working
brown.
for whatever gang,
Yeah,
doing nothing,
the
sleeping.
the blue gang,
Actual pigs sleeping.
the blue line gang.
Yeah, hold that line. Hold it.
I don't think blue lives matter. I'm not saying that cops don't matter. That's not what I
Yeah.
just said. I said I think that whole
I don't
Blue
agree
Lives-
with wearing that or
that Blue
promoting
Lives
that at
Matter
all.
thing, because at the end of the day,
You might as well
this,
just put BLM on your shit.
yeah. At
Right?
the end of the day, this
That's
is what
my
it boils
feeling.
down to. You can't say Blue Lives Matter
BLM.
because, right? At least
You might
hide
as well
it.
say
At least
that.
try and hide it. Make the B blue or something.
Yeah, it might
You
as well
can't
be-
say that something is superior or that it matters more when that is something that you get to go home and take off every day.
Also,
You get to go home and take off your uniform.
no, I get you.
And now you're not a cop.
But what's up with
But
the
you
person?
and I don't get to take off our skin when we get home. We don't get to change chameleon and be white
Well,
or,
little did you
or
know
green or purple.
that I'm actually from Palestine. No, it's like,
I am not Iraqi.
I am
Yeah,
not
no,
a
no,
lizard.
no, 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 no. The story of my life. Are you Middle Eastern?
But the people, they'll have like,
Nope.
they'll be like, you know, Blue Lives Matter, and then they'll be like, don't tread on me.
Yeah, that really don't make sense. If you
You're
have
like,
blue,
who the fuck do you think's gonna
if you
tread
got
on you?
if you got Blue
fucking
Lives Matter, you
dumbass?
might as well just put like Step Harder Daddy, because
Right.
that's what that's the blue. Yeah, who's gonna
Who
tread
the
on you?
fuck's gonna
The
tread
Blue
on you?
Boys, ding dong.
You think Biden's gonna come knock on your door and take your
No.
shit? Fucking
That's what
handcuff
some of
you
these
and
people
take you to
think. They're
jail?
like, the
Dumbass.
president ain't gonna step foot in my house. You're damn right.
No,
you fucking
he's
broke
gonna send the
bitch.
Blue Lives Matter to you.
Right. That's why I love it. I absolutely. That's like, okay. So I have total disdain for police. I'm like, it's not so much authority, but it's like just the way that police officers are trained and the amount of time that they receive training. I don't think is adequate at all. I do,
Right.
however.
But how can you? Like, as much as you need. Like, I get it.
What do I need the
It's
police
all
for?
fucked, though. Yeah.
Like in reality.
Yeah, the whole system's fucked. I don't know. I don't
Because
even know
like,
if I wanna
okay,
get into it.
if it's like, well, I mean, we can a
No,
little
I'm
bit,
just
bit.
talking.
I don't want to
Go
get
ahead.
too much into
I'm
it.
just
but like-
saying. It's
Like,
just
okay, so
fuck.
I get in an accident. Give me your insurance information,
I know it's all.
and here's mine, and that's it.
Let me
Instead
sit
of
out-
me getting a
yeah.
ticket, or you, well, not me getting a ticket, but like you
Whatever.
getting a ticket because you hit me. Why? Just give me your insurance information. You hit me.
When there's a problem, like someone's drunk and whatever, I don't know. I don't get the whole, or like, I don't know.
Like
It's
they're
fine.
drunk and they crash, or like they're drunk and
Right.
they're just drunk and they
If
like
you're
are 2 minutes from
clearly-
like they left the bar a while ago. They're 2 minutes from their house.
I'm saying, are you gonna like like they did the other night? What do you call them?
oh,
where they
like
stop-
a checkpoint.
A checkpoint.
But
That's
they're not
ridiculous.
supposed to do that either. Technically,
That's ridiculous.
But see, I do appreciate state troopers, and I do like sheriffs because
But-
we elect.
Okay,
we do
my
elect
bad.
the sheriff.
Maybe a checkpoint makes sense if you know something. Maybe you use that to be like, oh, we have a checkpoint. But they're using it for revenue.
Absolutely,
But
that's
they're
all.
not
That's all that
actually- It's
most.
not like a secret secret.
No, it's not.
like,
It's not
"Ooh,
beneficial.
we know someone's in the area.
Right. It's most
bullshit.
90%. And first and foremost, they're not allowed to stop me for illegal search and seizures of my possessions or papers.
They're like, oh, we're gonna get the
let's-
dog. It smells like weed.
Let's jot that down. I don't
Sit in
know.
the back of the car and let me record you while we
Yeah.
search your car.
And then I'm going to tap the panel,
What
and
the
the
fuck?
and as soon as I tap the panel, the dog bumps his nose where I tap because I tapped it first. Dog hit on something.
Yeah,
Get SWAT down here.
whatever.
You see it all too often, and I don't. Anybody can argue this all they want. I don't care, honestly.
Dude, blue
because
lives matter. I'm trying to argue with you.
I'm blue. If I was
Blue
green,
lives-
I would die.
Blue lives matter.
I'm blue. If I was, I would die. But yeah, that's just one of
Dude,
those.
how unfortunate for those cops though that during the the Rodney King thing. Like, what are the chances that guy had a camera? They should have got away with that, right? Normally,
No, well, no. Normally they would have. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
like
But
they
that's
should have. Not they should have.
not like like
not
you wanted
that.
them
Not
to.
they
no.
should have, but they should have.
Yeah,
They should've got away
they
with
would
that.
have gotten away with it, and
They
that's
should've.
that's absolutely the whole reason that some people. But people don't think that
You
that,
think that
still
was
happens.
psyop?
No, people. I'm saying people don't think that that still happens.
Rodney King was psyop.
I don't think he was psyop. They had way more opportunity to do better.
I think we still have time, but I'm sorry. Now that I said psyop, the fucking Russell Brand thing.
Bro. It's because he's spitting facts. So now all of a sudden all these
What's
allegations,
because he's spitting facts?
all these rape allegations.
You think that's because?
I think no. I think the goal is to cancel him because he's trying to more or less like explain to people in a more dumbed down way that like, hey,
Yeah, but
the government's
We've
not
seen-
your friend.
okay, this is my thing though.
And neither are any of these corporations.
My thing is we've seen this before, right?
Dozens of times.
Right.
In my mind, this is what my mind is. It's less of a psyop, and it's more of an Icarus.
Okay, what do you mean?
Like he flew too close to the sun with some wax wings.
Is that what I think that's what they want us to think. All of a sudden though, all of a sudden
he
though,
started saying
all of
too
a
many
sudden,
things that
though,
were too
all
close
of
to
a
the
sudden,
truth,
he
and now
started to.
now it's cancel culture.
All of a sudden he started to do that though.
No, he's been doing it. No.
All of a sudden.
No, he's been doing that the past at least 5 years. I kid you not.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling
All
you.
of a sudden.
Like when I almost want to say he stopped doing movies and like that was
So-
his thing. That like, first they kicked him out of Hollywood, and then he got real big on YouTube.
Was it because he started to say he didn't start saying shit until now, getting too close, quote unquote, till right just
No.
recently, really.
He's
in the
been-
last couple of years.
A lot
last
of it.
two
A lot of it had to do with COVID,
Years.
though.
Maybe
no,
3. It's 2023. Last
I know-
3 years.
I would say more 3 years because
Right.
when he was forced to, when we all were forced to stay at home.
All right. So hear me out. I'm with you normally, but like I'm not with the. Okay, I'm with you normally. They did the same thing with Trump.
Right.
They did the same thing with
He organized this.
Tate, Andrew Tate.
Well, yeah.
Not
'cause-
that I trust Andrew Tate, and he probably did everything.
No,
they-
he
they
didn't.
said-
They said.
I'm just-
But they came out that the girl made it up.
Okay. So
But
we've seen it with Tate.
But there was too much talk about how masculinity is more
Here's my
important
thing.
than femininity.
With all 3 of these people, him, Tate, Russell Brand, Trump,
Mm-hmm.
it's believable, right?
Absolutely. Well, it's always believable.
Right?
It's always believable.
It's believable.
It is always believable.
But with the Russell Brand one, it really is though.
yeah, he had a time in his life when he was kind of creepy.
And he
weird.
literally did date 16-year-olds and shit. Like, when he was 30 something years old.
He
Like
had
where it was
he had a
legal
time,
where it was.
He had a time in his life where he was a little creepy. Yeah.
But my
not
thing is,
disagreeing with you
did
on that.
he maybe all that cancel shit's been going on for the last like what 5, 6, 7 years? The cancel culture shit really.
I think
kicked off since
the
Trump.
more left
So
we've gone,
since like 2016,
the more left we've gone, the more we've
a
seen
lot of cancel shit's been
more
going on.
cancel culture.
This dude
And people are
seen
like,
it.
oh, it's not cancel culture.
Hollywood already knew.
Right.
They kicked him out. They already got him out. He seen the shit coming up the grapevine. He was like, what's the best way I can protect myself? He was like, let me do the Trump route. He's like, let me just be a truther and let me dog everyone. And this is why I think this. Because in the end of the day, he's like, but you know, like, Israel's kind of like the shit, right? At the end of the day, he's like, you know, like, Israel, though, they're cool. He says all the shit that he says, does all this truth shit, but is scared. He's like, Israel, nothing to see there. That's why I think it's another just psyop, and he needs a place to run to at the end of the day.
So he's gonna hide behind like I'm not gonna say fact checkers because that's bullshit, but like the actual fact seekers and like the truth,
same problem
like the
with Trump.
truthers, as you said, or truth finders, or truth.
Yeah, he's
speakers.
hiding behind the truth movement, not like Republicans or anything, but like the people.
Dude,
that
I'm low key
kinda
lit. These young Republicans that are in Congress, they're like, yeah, we need to get rid of like 1,200 FBI jobs and get rid of
real
like,
Republican shit.
Yeah,
Like stop
like-
making bills.
they're like-
less signing,
less bills,
less working.
less
Chill, bruh.
less authoritative figures
Yeah.
in non-authoritative positions.
That's actual real Republican shit.
They're like, we want
They're
to
like, no work should be
we
done.
want to abolish part of the FBI, and we also want to get rid of about 1,000 members of the ATF.
And also shut down the government. I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, shut it down. Well, no,
Yeah.
that's the Dems. They're like, we're not signing that. Fuck you.
Hell no. We want to work.
And they also they were talking about. One of the bills that I thought was wild is they were talking about abolishing the IRS, and like,
That's a thing. That's another thing. What is that?
what is
like,
it about?
What is the IRS? Like, it's just
Internal
there.
Revenue Service.
But it's not a government thing.
I mean, it's not a. It's
The fuck?
It's arguably
abolish
like,
them.
It's arguably like
Sure.
fake.
Abolish them.
Yeah, we're only supposed to collect taxes like that during wartime.
Well, it's because we all work for,
Nothing.
no, we work for.
Nothing. Fiat. Money didn't back by dick, so kind of screwed.
I can't even think right now. What's Washington, D.C.? I can't even think.
District of Columbia.
Yeah, that's what we work for.
Oh.
And the business of, Ohio, basically.
Oh my god.
The business of the District of Columbia and the business of Ohio. That's
But I
who we
don't-
work
I
for.
just don't
That's who we're
think-
slaves for.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Oh, you see Dianne Feinstein died?
Today, yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote
Isn't
that
that
down.
wild?
I mean, I was going to vote for her, too. That sucks. Right? I was like, damn, that's a good one, too. That was a real important one because it would have been like the oldest first. It would have been the first woman and the oldest person. I was excited.
She signed over like her power of attorney for everything to her daughter.
Yeah.
But
Well, damn.
like, so she's not legally
now I'm
allowed
not
to
gonna
make
vote.
decisions for herself, but makes decisions for all of the Americans that are currently walking this planet.
I know. I was going to vote for her, dude. She fucking died.
Gee.
90. You know what they said on? I was watching InfoWars Live this morning when they broke that news. And
Oh, that
that's,
she died?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the guy in the morning, Harrison Smith, dude, he's awesome. But he's like, they're like, my parents taught me to, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. So we're done with that story. Anyways, on to the next thing. And went right to the next story. Dianne Feinstein died, 90 years old. He's like, my parents taught me if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. All right, so on to the next story. Did he cover it?
He's like, I'm out.
I think he used to be a comedian because his timing is, he's so
That's
funny.
a bomb drop for real, though. Like,
Harrison Smith is actually.
I'm just. I want to see Nancy Pelosi
the
get
Morning Journal or something like that.
Get caught up in all this insider trading she's doing.
Yeah,
And
right. They're all.
They caught her
You said
son up.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They all insider trade.
Absolutely.
What do you mean?
There's
But
like a
the
laundry
president's
list.
a millionaire for no reason, like a multi-fucking millionaire.
There's a reason he's received multiple donations.
No,
from
what do
China.
You mean? Today they said there's not enough evidence
For
that.
what?
For impeachment. They're like, there's not enough evidence, but there was for, the Orange Man. And to just
His grandchildren are receiving $1 million checks from the
there's
CCP.
not enough evidence, dude. Stop.
Hunter's
fucking around.
laptop
What do you mean? There's not enough evidence.
that nobody knew they had, but the FBI had it the whole time.
That's
Then Congress is like, no, you had it because we requested it from you and you guys brought it.
it's not
But
enough.
y'all don't want to talk about it. Like when they were interviewing the director of the FBI and they're like, we never, there's
Yeah,
the
well, what do you
laptop's
mean?
fake.
They had like 35 intelligency fucking agents that said that's Russian propaganda.
Yeah, and then
Social
and then the same exact, wasn't it Ron Paul held up the laptop, was like, well, the laptop's here.
He's the best.
He's fired for that.
There's like 3 people in all government that are cool. He's one of them.
That or he's like deep inside. Deep.
There was this dude named Raymond Rodriguez.
Raymond Rodriguez.
I was like, nah. I'm like, his name's Ramen Rodriguez. Pakistan, homie. What'd you say?
Pack a what? Pack a bowl, not Pakistan.
What? Oh yeah, they're going crazy. I get why the
Is that
bugs
my
don't-
kids? Oh, I was like, they said the kids were going crazy. I was like, I thought you said the kids. Oh, okay. I was like, jeez. Oh, I thought that was your phone, so thankfully. Not anymore. She gone. Don't hate me for having to go back because I have to like this song on my phone too. I picked a fire playlist as well.
Holy shit.
What is that, Miss Rachel? She's watching? I already knew.
All right, dude. Well, maybe next week we get like a couple like legit stories to do or something.
I'm not
Or
against
just keep
that.
doing what we're doing. I don't really care.
We can cover
We'll
stories.
just riff off whatever. Not like stories of like shit we did. I mean like shit like news or shit that's going on.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I think Devin should get some screen time.
Pops, dude.
We get
got some
that, or we get
poppies.
Devin needs a mic first and foremost. He can hear us. He needs a
I've
mic.
got 2 more
He's
mics.
like, you can't see him right now because he refuses to be on camera. But he's like, maybe.
Not in this
I
thing.
I think
I
you
can play music. We can play music.
right.
mics are
We
like-
got music playing right now. I'm
Good mics.
jamming, dog.
I can hear you like a little bit, but not just enough to piss them off that they couldn't hear you completely.
They're gonna be like, wow, that dude, turn your radio up all the way. He's speaking fire. You know, that's what's gonna happen. It's just like that is. We don't need like the Jamie dynamic.
Yeah, we do. We need a Jamie. We need a.
But he can't.
We
be
need a
that
person
Jamie.
whose whole life is like, just give me stuff to edit.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yes.
That's what I want in my life. This,
Ooh.
this
8-bit. I said, dude. I said the same thing.
I literally
I
Have
said,
him-
8-bit. Where you
let's-
at? We need
let's
you.
get this set up.
literally lives in his bedroom.
You see that?
He pees in a 2-liter.
Show him where we're at and what we're working with so far.
Literally
Right.
either sleep or pee.
PC or sleep or pee in a 2-liter.
This thing already
That's
takes
his
a
life.
lot of work out.
I know.
Like the dude's
This thing takes all the work out of it. So like
Partially.
I'm saying, so if you've got the video and you got this, you could do whatever you want. I just don't. I'm too retarded to edit.
like what?
I can put together what I put together.
Doesn't have a job, and what he does is doesn't make any, the money that he literally sits on his
I'm not offering any money. We're making no money.
some apps.
But
Gator XL be a
We're all
video
in this
game.
together.
Ah,
Like, I ain't
Disney.
even dogging him because he's just doing what he wants.
I mean,
We need an 8-bit Jamie producer character
Yeah.
in our life.
But he'll
A
do
little
it, though. That's the thing.
autistic.
Sean.
You send him shit, like, he'll do it.
we're calling you out, Sean.
I won't even
We
know how
need
to
you.
send it to him.
CN, bro.
Cian.
But they need to be there also when we go ride.
He rides BMX.
That's what I mean.
Like,
When we go ride.
yeah.
he rides.
So
Just
that was something else I was wondering. Do we
Weekend
do we
days
wanna,
on work.
If he touches
Weekend days at
grass,
work.
It's to go ride BMX.
if he touches grass, it's to ride BMX.
Literally,
I'm
bro.
floored. I'm
Is
floored.
it not fast?
Yeah, it is, but it's funny as fuck.
We
So
do have to go BMX soon.
So do we need to
down?
podcast? Do we need to do a pod while BMXing and then do a pod while dirt bike riding?
Not a pod, but just normal videos with vlogs or whatever you call them.
Well,
Just
yeah,
normal
we'll do like-
videos.
do-
It wouldn't be
yeah.
a pod.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the pod.
This is the pod where we do like a.
Good pod while BMXing.
It was something else. It's different.
Okay, but look.
It's not a pod.
Up top.
A pod is for
Right,
listening.
that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, yes.
It used to be.
We could podcast at Rays with this thing.
It used to be the kick it spot. No, I know, because
You
all
do
the little
like-
kids,
it's
all the
not
little
a
kids couldn't make it up
podcast
the
if
ramp
it's
on the other
visual.
side.
That's my thing. It's not a podcast if it's visual. It's
No, but
If-
I'm
it's
saying
different.
it's
It's
the.
I want to do
atmosphere.
shit like that too, but this is the pod, and then these people from those videos are on this pod too. You know what I mean? Listen to the pod.
Okay. Yeah, got you.
You know
got
what I
you,
mean? You could even do a video at Ray's and then bring this to Ray's. Fucking go get food ordered and fucking do a podcast at Ray's at one of the picnic
Well,
tables.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Have
You
the
know what I mean?
upstairs
Like-
one that's by itself. It's
Yeah.
just by, you know what I'm talking about?
They have
It's
a
on-
bunch of them.
No, they only
It's on the XC loop.
What?
in the rafter.
In the XC
Raised?
loop, yes.
Yeah, but they have a bunch of areas, like little sit areas,
but no,
where
this is completely
people.
This is like a secret spot.
Yeah.
We can do it on the roof.
This is a secret spot.
But it's like an actual,
No, I need a
it
plug.
used to be an actual kick, but they had TVs and everything.
And the
year
year-round. Don't forget the year-round Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, but yeah, no. Now it's just a picnic table that's just up there. But yeah, but no, like literally, if you sat up there for like the full like 8 hours that they're open, you would probably only see what 24 people tops.
Yeah, because people don't make that whole XC loop.
Well,
Because the XC loop has so many cutoffs.
Start up there. You can literally
No.
come right in and go up to there and go right into the drop.
Well, you can. That's what I was gonna say. You
So,
can come
like-
up to the top side
Yeah.
and just hit the drop
Not
and
many
go.
people do the because you have to come all the way from the back.
Okay, okay. We're
And the
getting into
backside
normal
sucks,
garage
'cause
talk.
you-
We
you
got to
hit
end this
that.
soon.
You hit those posts and shit if you're not like tight on the track. You go to like lean on a berm and you like smack your helmet on
Okay.
a I-beam.
So as of right now, I'm still calling myself Alec. You're still a beep. You're still a. And we're calling it Noisy Neighbors.
Apparently, yeah.
For right now, it's Noisy Neighbors.
He's like, hell yeah. He's like, yeah.
Is it? Wait, Noisy Neighbor, I think it is.
Noisy neighbor? Yeah.
Noisy Neighbor.
Noisy.
N
neighbor.
It's. Yeah. I kind of
No, I
like
mean,
it because you
yeah.
get stacking in
Yeah.
real cool. We gotta make merch immediately, and okay. So this is what I want to do.
I knew you were gonna say that too. Like, fuck.
All right,
If you stack it right,
the throttle gets stuck.
yeah, the throttle gets stuck. Don't be John.
Oh my god, we could have the funniest merch.
Oh my god. I can't wait.
Okay, this is what I want to do.
Merch will be
So
available
look.
soon. Follow the link on the pod.
So I'm obviously recording it all, editing it
Swipe
together,
up and subscribe.
and I'm posting it to how you see me post it. From there, you can distribute it to whatever site you want to, and basically do whatever you want.
So I need
Change
to
the
make
name, whatever.
I've got to
Okay.
make a few things too.
But the one thing I do want to start doing, just right away, whatever we need to do, but I'm gonna make you be the leader on this, is I want to start a Patreon.
Okay.
So whatever we need to do, I want you to do the digging for that.
Okay.
Patreon.com, and just basically we'll record 2 episodes instead of 1. One will be a free one and one will be a Patreon.
Okay. then that the
then we
paid
start
one is
doing
where
that
we can
immediately.
share. We can
say-
share our
no,
vast
no
knowledge.
more.
You know what I'm saying? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
It'll be
oh. Be rowdy in that one.
it'll be like this, but I'll say.
And you're gonna be like, damn, son.
Damn, son. He's not even that black. But
No, I'm
All
with
good.
you. Yeah.
also, we should put it on as much things as we can, and you can do it from there. But we gotta start.
Yeah, I was fucking with it a little bit. I'm like, okay.
You gotta basically each place that you want
I
to
need
put it
to-
on, you gotta start an account on.
I need
So
to
it's a
do it
whole
on my
thing.
computer, not
Yeah,
my cell
you gotta
phone.
get on the-
That's what
yeah.
I was like.
It's a
Okay,
computer
wait
thing.
a minute.
Total computer thing.
I just haven't. It's one of those
Total
like
computer thing.
having 3 children and like.
That's fun. I don't know how we can market it or how we want to try to get it out at all. I mean, I don't.
We'll have to rely on our.
I'm not
our
gonna
temporary
post it.
Jamie over here, aka Devin.
I mean,
for,
Facebook
for the
isn't really
TikTok
gonna
and-
help, probably. But
we're
it'd
gonna-
be
we're
like
gonna
shit
need
like
you
that.
to be our TikTok person.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
I don't have TikTok.
But obviously, I'll get it recorded and get it all put together.
Are we good? Is this? Are we?
Talk to my ex, I'll get the info.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You need a mic and you need fucking. We need to turn the camera for all that, because that's when this is gonna get fucking rowdy.
Who I am on there, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's when it's gonna
Is
get
it
rowdy.
incognito?
Dude, there we go. We could piggyback off her ass, and he could just we get him on
mic
camera.
without camera.
Yeah,
There you go.
but I'm saying like we get him on mic, and then we start talking and like get people to figure out who he is and who his ex is on
What do you mean?
TikTok and how she's famous on TikTok.
Be like,
She
this
be
guy has
dogging him on
300
TikTok.
likes.
Dude,
They ain't
dogging
even
me in the-
they be dogging him in the
They
comments.
be running me through the mud. and
Right?
That's why he doesn't want to come on the pod.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be perfect.
That's the only
Because
reason.
nobody, everybody be like, wait a minute, who's his ex?
All right.
They'd be like, is that Robbie?
No one cares.
Oh my God.
No one
It's not.
cares.
But
They be dragging me.
dude, that's what
Is
I'm
he
saying.
hot?
I be geeking out.
Right, but hey, that could be a foothold in TikTok.
Dude, it's on a foothold.
We could tag her ass in there too. Put hashtag.
Okay. So,
Be like, y'all know TikTok.
we got to end
'Cause
this. We're
that's who it
saying
is.
too much personal things. We need to end it soon.
I know. Yeah, I'm trying to talk about stuff that can't be on here.
I mean, we can talk about assholes on here.
No. You know.
But so we're good then.
I mean, I believe so.
We just gotta
We got a few more
we just
things to
gotta
set
keep
up and get
recording?
this. Yeah, absolutely.
find some things that we like doing,
Yee.
things we like talking about.
Yee.
Keep doing that.
Yee.
Things that work.
I mean, as
work.
long as we keep watching the news, we'll have plenty of shit to talk about.
I haven't
Honest
watched
with
the
you.
news. I stopped watching the news
We're
like
gonna
a
see.
couple months ago.
Let's see. I want to see what the next
10
plane.
seconds of it, and
Yeah.
I had seen something that he said.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't watch news like
I don't watch
quote
it
on-
either, but like
news like on the TV.
I
news.
get. I follow. I guess I follow more of like reporters.
Yeah, right.
I follow
the right
like,
way.
personal
That's how it
people.
is
Right.
now.
I follow certain
gotta find
people, and
people
then
that
I
you
like.
trust.
Yeah.
And then mistrust them as soon as they say
And
that
they say
don't like
something.
Trump. I'm like, oh fuck.
They
this
say
guy.
something, and I look at it. I give it like face value. Like, okay, this is what they said. Let me dig deeper into the subject,
No,
and then
I'm
I
just
find the truth, somewhat of the truth, what I can at least personally correlate and say, okay, I could believe that.
All right. Well, if somehow you found this and you're listening to this, I don't know how.
We appreciate
Thanks
it. We love you.
Yeah. I was gonna say some bad things.
Oh,
That's for my other podcast.
no.
Oh yeah. Anytime you want to, you're closer to it. Before I show my PP.
Ooh.